So this past week I covered the Wolf Prize and the Copley Medal in terms of thinking about, like, if I want a big deal prize, how would I approach each? And I was thinking, I was like, okay, big deal prizes, awards, medals, that kind of thing. In at least in a non-military context, because there's military kind of honors, so those would be honors, perhaps less so than prizes and awards. And I was like, is there anything like for, and I came from physiology based this time. I do cardiology, self-experimentation. Cardiology, study the human heart and corresponding blood system for what I do. I'm Tanis here, Seattle, and today is Sunday, 12 July 2026 AD. And I was like, is there anything, like, if I wanted to really be successful in winning a big deal prize, is there anything I can think of coming from a physiology base in my cardiology self-experimentation that I would want, or perhaps less want, more need, so survival need, that might correspond with the one. I'm like, well, if it's a good prize and I like it, I would want it to be, and it's meant to be, I would want it to feel like home, and I'm uncertain. I'm uncertain if that's a need, but the need there being to approach it correctly and get kind of through the awarding and that kind of stuff. And so I was like, I suppose then, so my heart in my cardiology self-experimentation, it needs consent. So consensual conditions. It also needs honesty. And so I was thinking, I was like, so if I am 1/4 Native American, this is the physiology meets the adopted thing. I think I need a little bit of a different approach to the prizes in terms of flags or country, and especially say I'm living in, so 1/4 Native American, and half of that is Lakota and half of that is Duwamish. And I think on a global stage, it would be very inappropriate, it would be racist to apply the United States of America flag to me when the United States of America flag has been applied to people of non-Native American origins, right? It would grossly overrepresent Native Americans in terms of population. So I think the thing I came up with was honesty and transparency. My Native American flags, you guys go, do your Native American peoples have flags? I'm like, well, if not, so if yes, that. If not, put a western gray squirrel and a chicory on a flag, and that's the Duwamish tribe. And do I own the pipeline over in Lakota territory yet? I'm gonna put that on the flag. You know, if we own it, you know. So, whereas being true to who I am, where I'm from, and my ancestral origins, so that it does not hurt my peoples, if that makes sense. I'm not asking for rule change for everybody, but instead being like, it's a no if you're gonna be racist and slap an American flag on me when I'm a Native American at 1/4 level. That's a no. That's very intolerant conduct. And that kind of racial hatred, I choose not to propagate by overrepresentation, or denial of our existence, perhaps, from the other side, denial of existence, because no, the founding fathers of the United States of America were not Native Americans. The Native Americans were here before that. They came in and imposed themselves on us without our consent and came up with their rules without our consent. So asking me to wear the flag of that is very tone deaf, not respectful. So there we go. I was like, Native American flags. Enter the picture for me, for a physiology stable approach to winning a big deal prize, especially at 1/4. I would also throw in, if my name is Tanis Presley, I don't have any prizes incoming, big deal prizes incoming or forthcoming, or how about in the foreseeable future from my field of view currently. I don't have any big deal prizes incoming. My name is Tanis Presley, the real name. And pamper let's go with the two I covered this week. The Wolf Prize with I would even wear, let's do, if I have to wear like an evening gown, because I'm a she, her, hers, and be like a yellow dress with gold jewelry as Tanis Presley. And then for the Copley medal, I'd wear a brown dress with gold jewelry as Tanis Presley. So, something like that. There's the if it's my correct name, my real name, if they get the flags right, Native American, and they choose to respect me, then they get their award of seeing me as something I want to wear and need to wear, perhaps for my cardiology self-experimentation. Right? Do they want to be, if I have a longer one ongoing, I'm not going to stop it for a prize, right? So if the prize gets in the way of my self-experimentation, it'd be a no to the prize, right? So I'm trying to make it so that the award conditions are conducive to me continuing my work, and me hoping that they would be supportive of that. So there we go. Gotta think of a title for the video now.